Hello, my name is Paul. Today's tutorial is for everyone who wants to play the best lottery with the highest chance to win, powered by the Gene software as well. Therefore, I created for today's episode the Gene Lottery Calculator that you can download from the link placed in the description of this video, and it will help you to select the right lottery by calculating its probability, because the probability is not easy to find on the official website of the lotteries to see it on the first sight, because when you see it you can easily realize that to win the lottery is really very hard, and the lottery companies don't want you to see it on the first sight. Let's start. At first, I will download the calculator from the link that you have in the description of this video, and we have the link and we got into the interface. Here we click direct download and I go into the folder where is the Gene Lottery calculator. Before you open it, just right click, select properties, and find somewhere unblock the file in the general and or security tab. When you do so, click OK and then open the file. This allows you to avoid to end up with the gray screen. So now I will open the calculator, and it's very easy to work with this. Just fill in the right parameters for the lottery and click calculate. At first, I will start with lottery with the simplest one, and then I will continue with the more difficult ones. This calculator is able to handle lotteries with maximum 5 independent drawing machine, like Pick 5. This is the biggest lottery with most amount of independent drawing machine, but the most of the national lotteries has just 1 or 2 drawing machines, as the Gene has also 1 or 2 independent generators simulating these drawing machines. So I will start with lottery that can be called Pick 1, where we select the number of drawn balls is just one number, and we will select it from 10 balls. Now I will calculate the probability, and we can see here how many options we have. So we can select 1, we can hit 1 ball or no balls. If there is only 1 drawing machine, these other combinations are always 0, not relevant, and the probability to select from not existing drawing machine is 1, so not to select is 1, so it's not changing the probability of this first drawing machine. And we can see here that to hit one number means the probability 1 from 10. It means that you should at least try 10 times to be able to hit one number, and to hit no number you should do it more than once, between 1 and 2. And it means also when you hit one number you won the lottery, as it was desired to hit one number, so it's 100%. It means we have the probability is calculated here. This is the right value. Then here is the inverted value. This is 1 divided this value, so it's more easier to understand for you that the probability is 1 from something. And here the same value is recalculated it to percentage, so it's to hit everything means 100%. Now just remember the values here, and we will play here the pick 2, for example, that on the pick 2 we have 2 independent drawing machines where we are selecting one number from 10 and one number from 10, and let's see how the probability will change. Now you see we got more combinations, that we can have one and one number. We can hit one number in the first draw and one number in the second draw, or we can hit one number in the first draw or in second draw, or nothing. And now you see we got 4 combinations, and the first scenario is 100%, but to reach this we need 10 times more tries. It's 1 from 100, so one man from 100 will win the lottery. Or if you buy 100 tickets, you have really high chance to win the lottery if you use all the combinations. And this is lottery that exists, has really high probability to win, with compared if I play, for example, pick 3. Here we will get also even more combinations, and you can see that we have 3 columns with the combinations. The rest 2 are not considered. There are always 0, and the probability is still only 1, not influencing the final result. So you see we got it. There is then the sum of these 3 is equal to 0.001, which is inverted 1000. So it means now that it's 10 times more than with the pick 3. So this 1000 tries to win the lottery, which increasing much more compared with pick 1 or pick 2. Now you can see also in the percentage to win it or to keep it is also different. Now let's try pick 4 or cash 4. These are the small lotteries, and you see as more drawing machines we have, the probability to win is reduced. Maybe you can win a higher prize, but the probability it's much more difficult to win. Now it's 1 from 10,000. And finally we will use pick 5 with 5 drawing machines, and you see we got much more combinations like we have here. Some of them are the same, because to see you can get 4, or I see here 5 hits. It's only 1 combinations, 100%. It's 1 from 100,000, which is much more difficult to win this lottery than pick 2 or pick 3. And you see we have more combinations to hit 4 balls, and these combinations like we have here, this one or this one, has the same probability to win. So always when you want to see what does it mean to hit 3 or 2 balls, just look to one of these combinations and you see they are the same. Now I will show one of the lotteries that are the big ones, like Mega Millions, and for that I created here just values. And I wanted to point one thing out, is that the old settings for the Mega Millions before year 2017 was 5 balls from 75 and 1 ball from 15. So 5 balls from 75 is the first drawing machine, and 1 ball from 15. 1 ball from 15. And now you see there is the amount of combinations. Only this first 2 columns has filled with the combinations. Each combination has its own probability, and to win the lottery you need it's one from, if I am right, 2 billions and some number here. And if it's recalculated, this is 100%, and it means you should hit 6 numbers, 5 plus 1. To hit only 5 numbers is just you are getting only 7% of your winning. To hit 4 plus 1, it's even less. So it's different to hit 5 numbers from the first drawing machines or 5 numbers from both drawing machines. So it's easier to hit 5 numbers from 2 drawing machines than only from 1 drawing machine. And if we go down just to hit 1 number, it means you should do at least 4 tries to hit 4 numbers, not 4, just 1 number from the first drawing machine. You have the right amount of combinations, and each combination 1 plus 0 or 0 plus 1 has different value. That's why I am calculating here all the combinations, that you see how hard is to get the number from the first drawing machine and from the second drawing machine. And I will copy these values right there and copy it here, that you can see just make it a little bit wider, what the change was done in the Mega Millions lottery after the year 2017, and they reduced the number of balls in draw 1, so they changed it 5 from 70, but increased the number of balls in the draw 2 from 15 to 25. And I will recalculate it. So the amount of combinations is the same, that the maximum hit is equal to 6, 5 plus 1, but you see that this value is higher, and this one is also, or not this one, but this one is also higher, and it means that it's much more difficult to win the jackpot. And they did it because much more people were starting to play this lottery, and it was not so beneficial for them. So they changed the rules without giving you the right values, how the probability has changed. So this was one example about the Mega Millions. And the second lottery I will test is the UK Lotto, where there were drawn 6 numbers from 49, and they have only 1 drawing machine. Only 1 drawing machine, and they increase it to 59. So we have here only the combinations that you can have 0, 1 and maximum 5 hits. Right here the probability is equal, so this is the simplest calculation we can get. And here we have from 1,906,884. And to hit 4 numbers is just from more than 8,000 tries, and 1 number is just about 3 tries. So you can see how the probability is changing, and to hit 4 numbers is even still less than 1% compared with to hit 5 numbers. And I will again copy the values here, and the same reason why they changed the lottery to increase that. And here it is also for you evident that if I change it to 59, because according to the new rules from 2015, you will see the difference. So now it's almost, I think, almost three times higher or more difficult to win the lottery hitting 5 numbers right there. And it's also much more difficult to hit 4 numbers. So this lottery became a little bit more difficult to play, and then it's up to you to look for another lotteries that has higher chance to win, like I shown with the pick 2 compared with the pick 3. So this file will be accessible for you. It's for free. You can also see the links to the Gene software, to the Wave Flag Theory ebook. Then you can connect with us and with me on the official website, on this YouTube channel, in the Wave Hunters group, and there is also a link to my email. Finally, you can support me on the Patreon, where is the link as well, or donate my project on PayPal via this PayPal me function if you have the PayPal. If I double click here, the field below is now clean, but it's normally not needed to be used. So that's all for today, and thank you for watching and your attention. If you missed something, just replay it. Subscribe to my channel if you are new here. Provide comments, feedback, and I'll be glad for every like I will get from you. Join us on the Facebook page and groups. Follow the links in the description. Support me on Patreon or donate my projects via PayPal me, and see you next time on the next video tutorial, where I will talk about the stock market and how to use the Gene for stock market. Yes, you heard correctly, I really mentioned the stock market, and I will show to people who are interested in the stock market and the trends how you can use Gene for this, and how the Gene is capable to predict trends of the increasing or decreasing prices in the stock market commodities. So stay tuned and have a great time.